Good morning, everybody. It's December 3rd, Thursday, second week of West Virginia firearm season. We're back in Fayette County, home. Alvin's with me. I don't know if Jared's in here or not this morning. He said he was coming this morning after he got off work, so I don't know if he's here or not. I'm hunting just down below his tree stand into a big hollow. And we got drawn for the West Virginia doe season, and got my doe tag and everything, so really it's either sex here, buck or doe. So I'm hoping maybe to see something. Walking in, it looked like there'd been a lot of travel with side-by-sides or four-wheelers last week out through here, not out to my stand or Jared's stand, but on the main trail coming in. But we're going to give it a try. A little light dusting of snow. It's supposed to be a high of 37 today. We're going to get warmer tomorrow and warmer on Saturday. But we're going to give it a try. I'll give you a view of where I'm at. You'll be able to see some of the light snow. I mean, it's just light snow. When I drove over here this morning at 6 o'clock, I mean, it was putting down the snow, but it wasn't nothing big or nothing, so there's just a dusting. But hopefully maybe the deer will be moving today. Don't know what the rut activity's like here. I mean, before firearm season opened, you know, the bucks were already chasing does, so I don't know what it's like right now. But here's the holler. And of course I can see back up top of the ridge there, back behind me. An old tree stand right there. We've been hunting in this area for about 7, 8, 9 years. That tree stands there. The shooting rails already broke off of it. And nobody hunts out of it. So I'm going to put the camera away, sit here and concentrate on watching and see if anything comes through.
Hey everybody, it's Big Al coming to you from the Run and Gun Hunting Club in Fayette County, West Virginia. It is now 9:55 a.m. This is December the 3rd, 2015. We are back home hunting on a hunting club, and as you can tell, it has snowed a little bit. It is snowing now, so anyways, I'm by myself today. Little man's got school, so he didn't get to come, but he'll get to come Saturday, hopefully. Cross our fingers. I'm hunting with my brother David, so Jared was supposed to be here today. Why he's not, I don't know, or he might be over on his side already, I'm not for sure. So anyways, if he hasn't let me know, or he may have let David know already. But anyways, just checking in with you to let you know what was going on. We do have our Fayette County doe permit, so today if it's a buck or a doe, we can shoot either one. Yeah. So we've been looking and haven't been seeing, so hopefully I can get back with you guys in a couple hours and say, guess what I got? A deer. So, but just want to let everybody know what was going on. Didn't see nothing up Sherwood. Except for one, it was on the Tuesday. So, and today's Thursday of the last week. So, hopefully, all seriousness, hopefully one of us can get one this weekend. We got Friday and Saturday, so hopefully, cross fingers again, we can get one. So anyways, I'm watching that ridge. I'm watching that bottom. And I'm watching that ridge over there. So I'm hoping something will cross. And then over there, I'm going to go across that ridge. And there's a bottom over there I'm going to watch this evening, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't. But I want to find a deal. So, anyways, just want to let you know what was going on. So, we'll check in with you later. Remember, one shot, one kill. Big Al out.
Yeah, afternoon, everybody. Went out to the truck for lunch. It's about 10 after 1 now. I've been sitting here for about 35, 40 minutes. Come out about 11:15. Met up with Alvin. He hadn't seen anything. I hadn't seen anything, but Jared not here, so he's got to work tonight and tomorrow night, Saturday night. Guy's on vacation, so he's got to work his days off. And so if he does come, it'll be in the mornings for 2 or 3 hours, and then he has to go home, but he didn't come today. But I'm sitting in his second tree stand spot for bow hunting, and Alvin and I, when we was walking back in, since it was daylight, we seen a deer had come off the top of this little flat right here. And I'll show you where I'm at. And as soon as I got up here and found the spot I'm sitting underneath a pine tree. This was the first spot Jared sat at when he first hunted in here, and then decided to put his tree stand in. But when I got up here, found a rub. Now the thing was, about 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, Jared and I was in here checking our cameras, and we come out here to check, make sure his tree stand's okay. We don't have a feeder out here. We don't have camera or nothing. It's fairly new. We put the tree stand in here in April. But we found 3 scrapes. Well, I got up here today, I found something that we didn't see when we was up here and found those scrapes. The scrapes are underneath that pine tree right there. That pine tree you see right there, if I can zoom in, look at the rub. And you can see there's 2 or 3 limbs broke off. You can see the rub on the tree. One broke off there, one broke off there, one broke off there. He's rubbed that tree and hit that tree. So now, is he still in here? I don't know. But this is the flat. Of course, you'll see Jared's tree stand right there. That's his tree stand. But this is the holler. And you can see that other little flat over there. And then there's the big knoll up there. And the deer travel about 3/4 up that knoll. And I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the power company is on the other side of the road. They secured a right of way from the landowner to run new high power lines through the property, putting in a new substation and running power lines to an old substation. And Alvin and I have had to put up with that noise all day. Now the thing I was thinking with that noise, them deer that's over there may be ran over here with them over there cutting and dozing and and all that, but so far nothing. But it's early. But again, I mean, what a rub. I mean, you really have to get up there and look at it. But you can see there's a limb there broke off, or a sapling. There's a piece broke off there, there's a piece broke off there. Of course, there's limbs off the pine itself, laying there on the ground. So, and there's two rubs, or scrapes, excuse me, two scrapes underneath that pine tree. So, and there's a trail that runs behind that pine tree and runs down back over the hill there. So, you know, I'm gonna give it 2-3 hours in here, and then I may start trying to do a little bit of still hunting. The ground's moist, wet, you know, it's got a little bit of skiff of snow still on it. It's melting. The high today is only supposed to get to 37, so keep my fingers crossed. I did talk to one of our club members, and he's hunting out the existing power line, and he seen one buck, but it was in the brush. He really couldn't get a shot at it, but he said he'd seen some does crossing the power line today. I was almost tempted to go there, but he was going out for lunch, and he said he was coming back in. And I don't want to short stand a guy. I don't know exactly where he's hunting at, but he's close enough to power line he could see the does crossing in the power line. So I'll give it a try here, and if I don't get nothing today, then may not hunt over in here tomorrow. May be going out another area that haven't been out in for 7, 8, 9 years, and see what's over there. But the member that I talked to today said that he still had a couple large bucks show up on his camera Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night. So, you know, I really hate to leave this area. It's just the deer ain't moving. If they're moving at night. So, we'll give it a try, see what happens. Good morning, everybody. It's about 8:30. Sorry I haven't gotten the video started sooner. But Alvin and I got in here about 6:45. I'm out here on Jared's second stand where I was at yesterday evening. And about 7:30, 7:45, Jared showed up. Of course, he was walking the trail in, and about the time he got level with this ridge, I heard something jump, and over to my left, I seen a white flag. Apparently there'd been a doe. It might have been that button buck. The old man that hunts that blind told me yesterday he had a doe and a fawn and a button buck that showed up, you know, all last week and first part of this week. And but it jumped, went up the hill, and I couldn't get a scope on it. It was too much in the what I call the treetops. I mean, where I'm sitting on the ground and looking over there, I see a lot of limbs and stuff. But I did see the part of the body in the white flag as it went up towards the top and went around the top. And Jared come over here and he apologized. I told him it wasn't a problem. I didn't even know it was over at that guy's blind. I mean, that blind's a pretty good piece away. You've seen the video where your salt block and stuff is. But Jared's only in here for a couple hours and he's going to have to go home. It is December the 4th, Friday, 2015, second week of the West Virginia buck season. And we got a sunny day today. Temperatures was, I think it was 26 when I left the house this morning. Heavy frost. So, and of course, you know, you can hear the equipment in the background. They're over there clearing that right away for the power line. So, but looks good to see sunshine after about 4 or 5 days of rain and clouds. supposed to get up about 47, close to 50 today. So we'll just see what happens. Alvin texted me earlier. He went out. I was going to go out to my second stand. He was walking the trail out through there. He says he jumped the big boy, so couldn't get a shot at him. So hopefully they'll move today then. Evening, everyone. Well, we're in here for an evening hunt, and I'm hunting a holler on the backside of mine and Jared's bow stands. Alvin jumped deer this morning in this hollow. He thinks it was the big 8, but don't know for sure. He just seen a rack and seen big body, but it was running. It was running through up on the flat, and there was just too many trees for him to try to get a shot at it. But temperature's starting to drop. It's 25 after 3. I've been in this spot since about 2, and just now pulled the camera out. But talked to several other members of the hunting club that they've seen deer. There's nothing to shoot at. Some of them doesn't have the doe tag. They didn't apply or wasn't drawn. Don't know, but we're gonna give a chance in here until about 5 and then pull out. There's not a cloud in the sky now. The sun's out. Of course, it's starting to set. But here's the holler that I'm hunting in. Now, that ridge right there is the ridge going out to mine and Jared's tree stands. This holler goes all the way down there and ties into the main hollow. And as you get down in there, there's pine and starts the laurel, and it ties into the main creek down there, and that's the big laurel thicket. So today, so far, Jared saw 2 deer. One of them is the one he jumped that I saw. So Alvin jumped 1, Jared jumped 1, then he seen a doe going up top of the ridge, and I saw the one Jared jumped. Don't know if it'd have come within gun range for me or not, but the deer were moving this morning, so we can just hope that maybe they'll move this evening or something. I don't know. Just have to give it a try. Good morning, everybody. It's December the 5th, Saturday, 2015. It's the last day of the West Virginia firearm season. I still have my doe tag. I can still take a buck because I haven't got a deer yet. It's whole 2 weeks firearm season. Alvin and AJ went out to the White Oak Flats, and Jared is out here for a few hours. He come in behind me. He's hunting a holler back to my right. I'm sitting where my second tree stand sits, watching this holler in a little finger ridge where I killed 6-point 3 years ago, I think. We're going to try to give it our best today, all day. It's 26 degrees this morning. It's right now 15 till 8. I've been in the woods since 15 till 7. Just got the camera out. Sun's already up. Shining on the hillside to give you a little panoramic view of where I'm hunting. Okay, here's a little panoramic view from where I'm hunting. I came from out that way. There's the knoll. And the ridge line. If you look through there, see if I can zoom in on it. There's my tree stand. which is facing down in that holler. And then here's the little finger ridge where I killed the 6-point, like I said, I think about 3 years ago. And then if you look behind, down that way, that's down where my first tree stand is down in there, in the ridge, which I can turn around and watch that. So, you know, I get too warm, or too cold, I mean, I can get up and move a little bit without bothering anybody else. It's supposed to get up in the mid-50s today, so I don't think I have to worry about getting cold. So I'm going to put the camera away and get back to looking for deer. As you can see, I got the sun coming up behind me. So I'll get ready and put this camera up, concentrate on watching and listening for any movement in the leaves. Had a heavy frost this morning, so when you're walking in the leaves, you know, it sounds like a herd of deer. And from what I can tell right now, the wind's coming from this direction, so it's blowing in my face. It might hurt back over the hill, but we're gonna give it our best shot. Next week's muzzleloader season. I'll probably hunt Friday and Saturday, and if I don't get my doe tag filled today, the weekend after Christmas is the last doe season, so I still have an opportunity to get a tag filled. This is my last day for a buck. Muzzleloader season, it's either sex, so I could shoot a doe or a buck, but that's the last time I can use the 300 blackout. So yeah, and if I hadn't said anything, that is what I'm hunting with. It's a AR-15 chambered in 300 blackout, 150 grain nozzle ballistic tip bullets, and I built the rifle and make my own ammo, so I'm itching to try it out. Had it built last year, didn't get the chance to use it. So far it doesn't look like I'm going to get a chance to use it this year, but I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Maybe a doe or a buck will come my way today. So with that, I'll shut the camera off. Well, this pretty much wraps up the 2015 West Virginia rifle season. Alvin and AJ and I are still out here. It's about 4:30. I'm kind of hunting the bottoms down in there. Got about another 45 minutes to hunt before it's too dark to hunt, especially down this bottom, or almost the bottom. But we're giving it our best shot. Next week is muzzleloader season. I don't know if I'll hunt Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or just Friday and Saturday, but I don't think I'll be hunting this part of the lease. I think I'm going to go over on another part of the lease. For just some reason, these deer here aren't moving, and the only thing Alvin and I theorized, they went in these bottoms. There's no mast. Today was kind of strange. All we seen was squirrels. But unless something happens between now and dark, I'm going to wrap up the 2015 West Virginia rifle season. And nobody in our group, Jared, Alvin, or even AJ, has gotten a chance to see shoot a deer. It's just been a very, very bad year. I know the deer are here. We've got them on game camera, but just don't know where they're at. So I appreciate everybody watching. I wish there was a little bit more to these videos than just me talking. But, you know, it's kind of my daily log. So I can look back later and say, well, that was a bad year. There was no mast or whatever. And, you know, kind of plan for the next year or the years after. Something for my grandson to watch. So I appreciate all y'all's support, following me on YouTube, and those of you that's on my J&J True Outdoor Adventures Facebook page. Appreciate it, and you know, maybe I'll see you muzzleloader season with something to report nice. Thanks a lot.
Hey everybody, it's Big Al. Me and Little Al down there, sitting there hunting, is going to one of the last days of youth hunt. Actually Monday, this Saturday, Monday is the last day of youth hunt. We've been in here now probably about an hour and a half. We've seen 6 so far. The first 5 we couldn't get a shot at. The last one we jumped in here, which is my brother-in-law's stand area. We was walking in, AJ saw it run down over the hills, so we're at kind of a crossroads for him. We're at a finger point ridge, and right around his stand area. These does like to come in here. The 5 we jumped usually come in here in the morning and in the evening. So we're in here, and hopefully one of them, or the 5 of them, will come in here like they usually do. The little man over here will bust one. So that's what we're hoping for. So if everything goes well, we'll be back with you in a couple hours to let you see the doe he killed. But until then, we'll see you later. It's Big Al. We'll see you after a while. Remember, 1 shot, 1 kill. Bye.